Bobby, what's going on? Good morning, brother. We're back. Gonna grind some T11 today. Just jump right into it. Whew. After a week of working overnights, I'm trying to force myself to adjust. So, made myself wake up and chugging some coffee this morning. Got the house to myself. Figure we'll have some fun. We'll play some Golf Clash. Got darts on TV. Golf Clash on the phone. I'm happy. Full beans here. Hopefully that doesn't put me in the rough on the right. No, great didn't hurt me too bad. Appreciate the good luck, brother. Thanks for being here. Main danger, of course, on this one is rolling off into the rough on the right. With this much headwind, I kind of knew I wasn't going to get super deep, so the rough on the left was mostly deep, was taken out of play for the most part. So just blast it and put some curl on. Stay away from that rough because it'll funnel down right back to it on the right side there. Put on the long par 5 bag also. Got the Cataclysm in case we got some headwind. We got the extra room. It's better to be safe than sorry in situations like this. You don't want to not have enough club if you need it. Better to have and not need than need and not have, as my old man was so fond of saying. He will avoid the rough as well. Oh, and we didn't really need it, but that's all right. My last stream I was talking about how this never goes in, so I was going to try and start using some right spin because I'd always been using left. So definition of insanity is trying to keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results, right? So let's switch the spin up a little bit. Just going to play this one just a little bit over a max since we're adjusting back out of max range and downhill. So like 8, just under 8. 8 is 13.5, so we'll see how that does. Oh, good look at it. You know, it's just one that doesn't go in. With only having the Cat of 5, it doesn't have as good of a ball guide, so you were kind of just guessing. You know, the right spin seems to be getting me closer though, so I think I'm going to stick with that approach from now on at the very least. The only time I ever made it was in tournament play, and I just seem to remember using like 2.5 or 3 top and like in a bunch of left spin when I made it. So I stuck with that forever, but I think it was just pure luck and maybe the way that the wind was blowing in that tournament when Maple Bay got released. So who knows? We're doing some multitasking today as well. Got darts on the TV, so that's what the today's picture is for. It's all about darts today. PDC has their European Championships going on right now. My boy Rob Cross is into the semis, so that'll be on a little bit later. And then the BDO World Masters also occurring on YouTube. So lots of the big names of the BDO have moved along, and the remaining big names mostly were knocked out early. So it's a lot of fresh faces in the BDO World Masters quarterfinals. So interesting tournament over there. Some shenanigans going on, but We won't discuss that. Yeah, we're just enjoying the darts, one way or another. PJ, thanks for the good luck. Thanks for being here, brother. Appreciate it. Been getting a decent, steady diet of the new holes over the course of the week. I did a little stream on Thursday morning, I think. Whenever morning they first came out. Oh boy. Good thing we've got the equipment to play this one. Not quite full backspin here. Alright, and we're going to play it plus 20 at a min. 2.5, 14.5. We're going to go with just under 7 rings. Oh, we needed to switch and go at a mid there. Should have gone 8 rings. Poor effort to start off. I always seem to do something awful on the first hole on every stream that I do for some reason, so we'll just get that one out of the way now. Oh, good to know, PJ. Yeah, you've been following the World Masters then. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice that they're all on YouTube now. You know, it's lost some of its luster, but it's still a major television tournament as far as I'm concerned. So, although I guess it's not really on television here anyway, it's more of a stream. I guess it is over in Europe though. It's on Eurosport, I believe. So, you know, until someone says otherwise, I'm still considering it a major television tournament. Our opponent, hung up. Looked like he was going to follow me right back down the hill. Alright, we'll get that crappy one out of the way. I believe I've played that guy quite often. I seem to recognize that name. What's up, kid? Kid Wrench in the house. I believe the youngest streamer in the game, if I'm not mistaken. What's going on? Oh, you played in the league? Yeah. What association did you play with, PJ? Did you play steel tip or soft tip? I play both, so there's no wrong answer. I know that some people get biased about one or the other, kind of depending on how they feel about it, but I got no bias. I play them both. I just love the game. We're going to go with an APOC slice here. See if we can leave ourselves a wedge or a putt. The only question is, will he stay short or find the rough? Oh, he stayed short. Good shot from our opponent. The slice here, we'll be hoping to catch the rough with all those trees right in front. So I'm just going to visualize this going out about, let's see, 11 and a half rings. And then I'm going to go 23 ring adjust for the slice. Oh, we missed the rough and rolled deep. A little too much topspin there. Just a little bit, a touch less, and that would have caught the rough and rolled out for a wedge. Soft tip mainly? Yeah. that's what I started off playing. I had a steel tip board at home, so I would practice with conversion tips so I could throw the same darts at both of them. And plus, practicing on steel tip, I feel made me better when I went to go play soft tip. The targets just looked so much bigger that it was it just seemed way easier to switch from practicing on the small segments to playing on the large ones versus the other way around. Oh, our opponent falls just shy. Good shot. I played, like I said, mostly soft tip at first, and then worked my way into some steel tip leagues after I got pretty good. See if my feel was right. It was not. Ugh, that's frustrating. Yeah, well, that's what I get for trying to just feel it out instead of making the proper adjustment there at the end. Oh well. Hopefully we'll not suck as much in this shootout. Maybe we'll get a new one, see if I can explain how I've been playing some of the new ones. I'm still trying to figure some of them out. Like the various combinations and directions of winds. Still trying to kind of work them all out. So hopefully we can find a couple of them on stream here and I can talk you through what I've been doing so far. Over the last couple days anyway. Oh, we did get a new one. Alright, so this is one that worked out really well for me the very first time I ever got it on stream. So I've kind of been playing it similarly, just a little. I think my first time was a little bit lucky, to be honest. I mean, I didn't quite expect it. I think I was within like a yard and a half. And it was what I wanted to happen, but it just happened in a way that I think I was a little bit lucky about. So we'll see. But we're going to be playing on the left like our opponent, who hits a good left shot. Ugh. Oh my. He might actually be okay with that. Yeah. I mean, all right. So with a tailwind like this, I'm going to be playing it as a 10% over adjustment at a max distance, and we're going to offset it off this hill on the left. We're going to come way short with it. And let that funnel carry it right to the pin, and the tailwind will expand the ball guideline. We're going to play 1 over, so we're at 10.3 ring pull here. Just 1 to 1 plus 1. Just a notch more. I'm going to curl it back to the left just a notch. That'll have it catch that hill a little bit better because of that slight crosswind. And that'll funnel it right to the pin. Oh, even that a little deep. So maybe a plus 20. In a tailwind, I think a plus 20 might be the better adjustment there. So that it got the line that I wanted, but not the speed. Breakfast all around, huh? I can't eat breakfast right when I wake up. I gotta drink coffee and sit around for a couple hours before I eat anything. But I'm drinking coffee right now, so I guess I am having my breakfast with you guys. So, all right, we're breakfast pals. What's for breakfast, everybody? Anybody having anything good, or is it just the usual? I mean, the standbys are always perfect. Bacon and eggs, can't go wrong there. Every time I'm staying at my in-laws, my mother-in-law makes bacon and eggs every morning. It's so awesome. I wake up and there's coffee, and she's like, "Hey, you want bacon and eggs?" Like, yeah, hell yeah, I want bacon and eggs. I'm gonna have some coffee. I'm gonna have some bacon and eggs, and then I'm gonna set off on my day. Oh, interesting. Let's see what we can do here. So, I'm just gonna blast this and try and. Normally, I like to be on the left side, but I think the play here is to stay on the right. So just gonna do this. Oh, well, I might find the left anyway. We just don't want to block ourselves out by staying. Oh, wow, that's fun. Well, I was going to say we don't want to block ourselves out by staying behind those trees, and then that awful shot happened, and I blocked myself out staying behind the trees. There's a really nice funnel spot, kind of, sort of, like a really nice landing area on the left that I've been playing a lot. That if I can get over there in the tournament, I feel like that's going to be the move. So I might, since I'm going to be playing expert from the second tees, if they give us any kind of tailwind, then I'm going to be trying to drive the green. But if not, I'm going to try and find a way over to the left. Tony Richardson in the house. What's going on? It's going well, brother. It's going well. Oh, we've got one of the new premium balls in an APOC 7. Let's see if he finds the green. Oh, he hits it poorly just like I did. Looks like it might work out okay for him, though. Oh, trap. Oh, no coffee? Oh. Well, all right. At least we got a spot. I'm going to use a little bit of left spin to keep myself away from that tree a little bit. Just in case I hit great left, should still be all right. This time we do find the rough iron magic. What do you mean good game? You still got a shot, man. Woohoo! Is it no coffee because you're too young? I mean, sorry, but I'm guessing that's probably why. Yeah, I think I started drinking coffee in high school. I tried it, I think, for the first time at like a junior high debate. My mom let me try one because it smelled so good, and I hated it. But then by high school, my taste buds had changed, and I fell in love with it. I've drank coffee pretty much every morning of my life, for as long as I can remember. Appreciate the booms in the chat. Thanks, fellas. See if we get I don't know. We're not finding many rematches this morning. Yeah, it would be nice to find some fairway with our drives, so we don't have to keep relying on trying to hit perfect rough irons. But you know, if we got to, then we got to. All right, another new one. Let's hope for some more tailwinds so we can put on a slice show. No, massive headwinds. Again. Oh, gotcha. All right. Right on, Logan. Oh, cream and sugar, PJ. I mostly just I get good cream, and then that's all I need. I have a specific blend of Folgers that I enjoy. My wife usually keeps a decent roast in the house for her. She doesn't drink as much coffee as I do, but when she does, she likes to drink the good stuff. So we've usually got a good bag in the freezer for her when she does want some. But I've got a blend of Folgers that I enjoy, and then I just buy the good creamer, and that pretty much I'm covered there. I'm gonna lay up on the left as well. I haven't been able to play this shot much. I'm gonna probably, depending on the wind, I'm gonna see what's going on with the wind. I feel like there's a cata slice shot from this left side that might be the safe play. If we get tailwind like that, just blast it down this left side as far as you can, and then we'll see if we can set up this slice shot for our second shot up onto the green, because it's a long hole with this tailwind. Yeah, I think he made a mistake having the sniper on here. Let's see if he tries a slice or if he just tries a full curl shot. Folgers or Maxwell House? Yeah. Oh, Coffee Mate Creamer? Yeah. Bobby, I get the French blend. It's whatever's got the purple one on it. And then Coffee Mate Creamer, liquid creamer. That's the slice shot. All right, it worked out. So now we know. I wasn't watching his spin, but we know that's our play here. Pretty much exactly what I was talking about doing. So, yeah, this is going to be our safe play shot for this. So 13, 14 and a half. So we're going to say we're already at 9, and it's a 16, so we're just going to adjust 7 more rings. That's our shot. All right, so that's our safe play into a headwind on this hole. Ended up pretty damn close, too. What's up, Ian? 2 streams in a row of mine where you're hanging out. Wow, I feel blessed. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Speaking of coffee, I'm about due for a refill, so might go do that while this guy's taking his shot, depending on who's up next. This is the toughest. I'm going to watch and see what he does. Into a headwind with a Thor 6, this is not a problem, but I'm still figuring this one out with a tailwind, just because of the weird... If you've got a sniper bag on, then you don't really have the distance to be able to reach the end of the pad where you're actually trying to get it to land. So I've got a cat on now, but with this headwind, I'm just going to play a full backspin Thor 6 shot. The cheating shot, if you will. Good shot from our opponent. Kind of lucky, but I guess I'll take it. So this shot is going to be full backspin, as much left as that'll give us. I'm going to let off some of the backspin, actually. And we're going to adjust dead at a mid. 10.3, 0.9. I'm going to go with 5.5. Just a notch of baby curl back to the right. Oh, that's not good. We might still get lucky. Woo, we still did get lucky. Oh, I thought that great right was going to kill me. I thought it was going to catch the rough, but it was safe. It was safe. All right. All right. MBS. For that side wind, you added 1.5. Is that with a cat plays per wind? I added 1.5. I think because it was 10% over. Sorry, I can't remember what the math was on that. So when I'm doing those, I basically just tally up in my head. So wherever I was at, I think it was like a 13 and something mile an hour wind, and I added 10% to that. And whatever that ended up being was a 9-ring adjustment, so that's why I did 7 more. So that was my 9-ring pull already for the 16-ring slice. So then I just add 7 onto that. That's how I've been playing a lot of my slice shots now, for crosswind and stuff like that. I had a video kind of demonstrating that when the Drumore holes came out with the quarterback slice shot that I had set up, where you basically just stretched it out to max and then added on based on the wind. You just subtracted the wind from like 20 or whatever it was that I had worked out. So that's kind of just what I'm doing in my head. So all right, we're just gonna lay up here for a sniper rough bump. So with this much headwind, I'm gonna play it with 2 bars of topspin. For my own math, I just do this at a max, so with no over adjustment. So that's 8 1/3, whatever that works out to at a min. An over adjustment at a mid, or at a min rather, but if you do it the math, then it works out to just be the same as playing it max with no over adjustment. That's how I've played it anyway. It seems to work out pretty well. So, oh yeah, feeling better now, Ian. That's good to hear. Logan, I live in St. Louis, Missouri. If you catch some of my streams earlier, we discuss a lot of sports things, and most of mine is revolving around St. Louis sports. It's with all these opponents hitting good shots today. I don't think I've seen that in a long time, and we've seen 2 of it already. Very odd. Yeah, I think I had one stream where the pick that I had up was of the Stanley Cup parade. I was down there over the summer when the Blues won. So, huge Cardinals, huge Blues fan, and no longer an NFL fan. We're gonna try and catch this one on the comeback. We're gonna play this as an 11-ring adjust. I'm just gonna do it all at once, because who knows. Get it on the comeback. Come on, get it on the comeback. It's going to miss. Ah. Needed to go probably 11 and a half then there. I did not stay a Rams fan, no. The day that they announced that they were moving, I was actually on vacation in Mexico with my wife. And we were at a resort down there and taking a nap in the afternoon after doing a little bit of morning drinking with our breakfast. And we'd gone for an afternoon siesta. And when I woke up, I saw the news that they had left. And I don't think I had posted anything on Facebook and on my personal page in about a year and a half at that point in time. And I just wrote this like scathing diatribe against the Rams and the NFL. And nope, I'm done. I tried to watch some, and I did some fantasy stuff for a couple years even after they left, and I was just like I wasn't enjoying it anymore. So I couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. Oh, you travel through here, Bobby? Yeah. Just driving, I'm assuming. Cruising either Route 66. Probably not. If you're driving through, it's probably on 44 or 70, I would imagine. You ever stop around here? Oh, this is a nasty crosswind. Ugh. This is one that I struggle with sometimes, so I'll try and all right, we're going to add 2.5, so this is going to be 15.1. 5.1. I think I pulled way too many rings there. I couldn't see at the end, and I think I just went too many. Whoops. I was trying to do the 10 rings, and I think I couldn't really see where it was on the end there. Woo! I jinxed myself saying I struggle on this one sometimes. Convention Center. Oh, yeah. Probably where the Rams used to play, if I'm assuming. If you're at the Convention Center downtown, it was attached to the Dome. They call it like America Center, I think. Yeah, and that was attached to the Dome where the Rams play. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, St. Louis, Logan. St. Louis. Yeah. The cheerleading competitions were probably at what's now Enterprise Center, I would imagine, where the Blues play. Yeah. They do a lot of... they've got the Olympic gymnastics trials there this year. We get the NCAA wrestling tournament here quite a bit also, down at that same facility. Concerts and stuff as well. Busch Stadium, of course, is lovely. Love Busch Stadium too. Yeah. Oh yeah, loser, you want to bring him back? I don't know. We're getting an MLS team here. We're going to have a professional soccer team. Right now we have a I can't remember what league they're in, but the second side, basically, feeder team for the Chicago Fire of the MLS, FC St. Louis. And we're building a new stadium downtown, getting an MLS team, so that's cool. A friend of mine, actually, it's his wife who is heading up the entire thing. She's part owner of the team and heading the project to build the stadium downtown. So pretty cool that we're getting an MLS soccer team. I'm pumped about it. I know soccer is a mixed crowd, so especially in America, And, you know, some people big fans, others not so much. So with this much crosswood, I'm going to go full curl here. Best show on turf. Those were the days. Man, those were the days. Yes, indeed. Bobby, your clan's getting to Expert 3. Nice. Oh, beautiful. Well done, sir. Yeah. We are sticking around. We made Expert 2 last season. As you can see, it's mostly me. I carry our clan for the most part. One of our really good tournament players just got married and missed one of the tournaments. Jamie here, he's one of our really good tournament players. So he missed out on one of them. He was on his honeymoon, so you know, so that hurt us. But we just got promoted to Expert 2 last season, and we were fighting relegation. And after this, he was able to play the last tournament. We had 5 or 6 folks get through it to the Expert weekend round, and distance ourselves from relegation pretty nicely. So we're hanging out in Expert 2, and then Bushwhackers obviously making up our C100 push. We've solidified the bronze, so that was solidified a while ago, but super stoked about it. Great season from a lot of great mofos there. Love it, love it, love it. That was a lot of fun. It was a fun season. It was good to push against Unity. Give them a run for their money for a little bit. I would rather be great right there. Really just want to make sure we get out into the fairway, but we did that at the very least. So we have a wedge, and he'll have a rough iron, so that gives us the advantage. The new ball package. I think it's interesting that you get 5 of each of them. I actually did. I probably can't go look at it. I bought the little $5 pack this morning. I already forgot what the balls, what the stats were on the balls, but I did buy it. They looked intriguing. I thought, and like I said, I thought it was interesting that it came as 2 5-packs, or the other ones had like the split, so that was kind of cool. They look neat, but I have a feeling that we'll hear some complaints about them not being completely round in terms of, because I think they had some weird like sphinx ears or something sticking out on them. Yeah. Good shot from our opponent. Well saved. Oh my god. Now I'm just playing like an ass. Oh. Oh my god. What am I doing? Horrible shootout, and now I'm missing wedges. Good lord. Anubis 135. Oh yeah. Power Power 5 Wind 1. So it's a Zerk but with a spin 3 and 422. Yeah. Spurs. Oh, Spurs play Liverpool? What time's that game on? Good lord. I'm going to figure my crap out here shortly. I keep jinxing myself. Talk about how I play a shootout poorly and then completely mess it up, and then tell myself I have the advantage with him with a rough iron and me with a wedge, and then I go and play like an idiot. Jeez. 4:30. All right, 4:30 your time. English or British. What's it called? We call it daylight savings time. You have like British sunlight something or other time, right? That just went into effect today, didn't it? Just over an hour. Okay, yeah. So you got for a short time being, we were only 6 hours away from you guys, but now we're back to 7. Gotcha. Playing this one just over a max. The goal here is we want to leave ourselves just to the left of the shade from those trees and as close to the fairway as possible with a cata to hope to get lucky. Getting a lot of headwinds where we're going to have to play our Cataclysm bag. All right, going to go let the dog out, refill my coffee. We're in a great spot, and I'll be right back. Alright, that must have been the problem. I was out of coffee. Now I can start playing well again. What's up, Wheels? Let's see where this ends up. Nice. So you just needed some coffee. We're back. We're back. Karen in the house. Thanks for the good luck. Woo! Everybody's here this morning. Fun Sunday morning stream. Getting back to my normal schedule. Waking up at a reasonable hour, having coffee, playing some Golf Clash, not staying awake all night, going to work. Liverpool Spurs might be worth me turning darts off and watching that. That sounds like it'll be a good one. Oh, our opponents are making rough irons left and right. I made one earlier. I guess it's only right. Is this the same guy that just made it on me last time? Am I going to miss a wedge again? No, I'm not going to miss this time. Great ball almost missed, though. Woo! You grinding some clam points, Helen? Oh, all right. We got this one again. Let's see what kind of wind we get here. All right. Well, we're going to play it just how we did before. right at a mid. 5.1. Didn't need that curl after all. I'm always just so worried about, I think we just need to let it ride that right side. It comes off of that little notch and just finds its way to the pin. I think we just need to start letting it ride there. Ugh. Yeah, Ian. They're interesting. It'll be weird to play them from the second tees. I mentioned before, I don't think that they're going to remain in Tour 11. Oh! Yeah. I think that the move there is to let it come from right to left. So even with that crosswind, using that curl, I think was unnecessary. I'm starting to get the adjustments down, I think, better, well, on the new ones. That's one where that headwind shot there I'm getting used to. With tailwind, I'm still trying to figure that one out, though, because it's one where you're starting off your adjustment, if you're playing on the left side, which I think is the safe play in tailwind, you're starting off in driver range, and then you have to adjust back into wood range, which is something that when I was playing Tour 12, I did quite a bit, but it's one that you have to really work on, and it's different because in Tour 12, I was almost exclusively using the Cataclysm, so adjusting back was completely different from adjusting back from a Thor's Hammer to a Kata, or an APOC to a Kata. It's completely different from adjusting back from either of the drivers to a Sniper, which is my main wood that I use on Tour 11. So I'm just going to play over to the right and lay up here. I go red on the rough and 10% over. So 7.2-ish. Oh, you've been playing from the left? Yeah, it's a headwind shot. A headwind shot that I'm playing with a driver. Those are usually the shots that I, with a Thor 6, I'm trying to dial in full backspin shots if at all possible. So, oh, what a horrible wind this is. Ugh. I was gonna try and play a short iron over, but we might be rough bumping. Ugh, I don't like this at all. That strong of a headwind will make this a really interesting play, because I put my B52 on, B52 Hornet bag, and expecting to play a short iron. We'll see if we can or can't. So playing from the left there, Ian. You usually play a Guardian, so I'm assuming you're doing that. So you got a little bit extra reach to that left side. So I'm assuming it looks a little bit more favorable with that. I think we can still play this. just going to do plus 10 at a max, so 16.2. We're just going to do it 1-to-1. 10. Ah! Awful wind, awful setup, awful everything. All right, Guardian, yeah, driver. Okay, driver setup and a massive offset. Right, left, or do you mean? Yeah, the issue that I have is when it switches from driver to sniper, you can't keep track of the rings at all. So I would have to work something weird out there. You know, basically I just cross my fingers that I get a headwind and then I play on the on the right there. I've been playing on the left and not having much success, so I think I've been over adjusting when I've been doing that. So I think it's basically just like a 1-to-1 if I'm playing over on the right, short with a wood with a headwind, or with a tailwind rather. So I think I just need to like adjust from overpower with the sniper and see if I can do that from the left and a tailwind if I get that one again. Well, hopefully it comes up again. Pretty good shot. How far will he go? All right, so we want to make sure that we stay short here. .2, 10.1, 0.6, 4 3/4. I hope this doesn't find an inconsistent landing spot. Oh no, it's gonna roll way too far. I put all that extra backspin on and it didn't work. Oh, jeez. Did I just lose all 3 to this guy? Oh man, what a poor display. All right, let's get back focused now. We got this. We got this. All right, reset. Let's go. I think that great ball right on the driver must have found a bad spot. Oh, you know what time it is. Hopefully my decision not to put the cattabag on doesn't hurt me there, but You already knew it. Yeah. Big Cat, what's up? Watching my other stream? Oh, yeah? Well, now you're here live. Appreciate you being here. Just in time for some fun. Premium ball. Been seeing a lot of these werewolf balls in play recently. They're pretty cool balls. Pretty good ones. Alright, Impossible Alba time. So we want our first bounce to land right around the fringe. Right there-ish. So that's 5. We're going to go with, an 11.8. So 5, 10, couple rings of overpower. The only time I've ever seen this go in is on great shots, so maybe we've got a chance. Nope. And it didn't even get all the way back to the pin anyway. Ian, you know what? It's about time that I start playing a rough bump here. You're exactly right. I don't know why I didn't. Especially with that wind. I should put a catabag on and rough bump it. I need to stop being an idiot. You're exactly right. I'll do that next time. That was a perfect wind for it too. Even with the sniper, that was a perfect wind for it. I don't know why I keep being so stubborn and trying things that I know don't work. It's time to try something new. Dylan, what's going on? Wheels, yeah, That's the move. Learn how to power slice your Thor. If you've got an underpowered APOC, learn how to power slice and hook your Thor, and it works out just as well. Plus, then you don't even have to hit perfect. You can just, you know that you're gonna almost every time get the full hook or the slice. It's way easier to full overpower that and hit a full hook or a slice than it is to full overpower and hit a perfect ball. So definitely. It's a huge advantage if you are underclubbed to be able to play those shots. So if you're trying to advance tours as quick as possible without advanced clubs, then that's definitely one way to do it. All right. So what did we learn last time here? Play this one plus 20? Yeah, play this one plus 20. And now I wish I had a catabag on. Again, I should have switched. With a power 3 ball, I think that I'll be adjusting out of... I don't know. This one's going to be tricky. I don't know what it's going to look like. I think I'm going to end up having to play a Thor. I think it's a matter of figuring out how much backspin I need. I think it's going to be like 4.5 or 5. It's going to be well short. All right. With a sniper and a Thor, let's see where we end up here. Ha. No, we'll just play it back here. We'll go into overpower if we need to. Plus 20, 2.8, 16.9, 6.9. Hey, we broke our little funk. Been playing this one at 20, Bill? Yeah, I think that I'm doing that now, for sure. The first time I played it, I think I did a plus 10. I think with a Kata, maybe because it wasn't at max really. It was more of a crosswind also. I think the first time I played it was on stream the other day. But yeah, I think that plus 20 is the move. That's going to be an interesting one. That's one of the ones. One of the reasons why I think that they're not hanging out in Tour 11. I don't think that these are designed to be third tee holes because they're right in between clubs there. Even with a power 3 ball, so I just don't think they're going to be sticking around in Tour 11 or 12. Okay, look at this. Right on. I don't think I've had this one with a tailwind like this yet. I wonder if we can slice it all the way over this danger area. Ooh, that was close. Let's see what it looks like. If we can get through all that, I think it'll be really nice. I don't think I can slice it over all that. I don't think it's got enough wind to get there. That's all right. We'll just play it safe. Holy smokes! This is going to end up in the trap. Good Lord. That was some jumpy needle. Yikes. Yikes. Should have just blasted it after all. Ha! Sean's in the house too. Welcome. Sorry. Been missing folks. Yeah, we were talking about which ones we liked and which ones we didn't. And I think I said I wished that Maple Bay would have gone, and we would have kept Kohong. Nothing against Maple Bay, I just don't. I don't enjoy it as much as the other ones. Jeez. Just gonna lay up. This is turning into one of those streams of learn what not to do. Yeah, Wheels, you want to get rid of Maple Bay? It's just, I'm not sure what it is about it. I don't really have anything against it. I mean, there's some fun slices that we can play and hooks and stuff that we can do, but the shootout holes I think are just where they are a little bit lacking at this point. Obviously, I shouldn't say that after I just screwed up that one so horribly, but oh well. I like the creativity that the Kohong ones let you play with. I wonder if there's a nice funnel here I could try and find instead of doing this. God, everything's just laggy. I'm going to play this one 10 over at a max. Let's see what happens. Logan with a T9 stream later. Yeah, any streamers got anything planned for today, let us know in the chat. Be sure to stop by if we can. Check everybody out. Watch some darts, watch some soccer, football. Watch American football if that's what you're into. Don't watch this stream back because I'm playing like a complete donkey right now, so. We'll figure some more things out, though. All right, let's see what Dean from the All-Stars got to go. You watching football, Helen? When you say football, we need to be clear on which football you're talking about. 13-7. There's 5. We're going to go with 9 rings. Just a little baby curl to the right. All right, good shot there. That'll leave us nicely for our little funnel shot. Hopefully we can find it. Gotcha, Helen. Yeah. Logan, you're a baseball guy? Yeah. Who's your team, Logan? Obviously, I'm a Cardinals fan, but we seem to have been a little bit too dismissive of the Astros as well. Last time on stream, I was talking about how the Nats just seemed like the team of destiny, and the Astros have stormed back to make it a series. So I don't know why I expected anything less, but I began the offseason talking about how the Nats were a choke artist, and I thought they were going to get destroyed by Milwaukee in the wild card game. They're still here. Whew, opponent came real close to catching the ref and taking a swim there. Braves guy. Oh, are you an Atlanta guy? I got a friend here. Him and his dad are huge Braves fans. Oh, nice. We've got the perfect wind here. We're going to go right at a min. Wow. What? Oh, no, Wheels, you're not a baseball fan? You know, to each their own. And now we got the Cubs fans coming out of the woodwork. Oh, perfect. You've got bragging rights on, let's see, last World Series and the last playoff series. You guys beat us, so you got bragging rights there. But we won the division this year and swept you guys in a 4-game series in Chicago. So our bragging rights are divvied up pretty evenly right now. Wheels don't like anything. Oh, yeah? He's just hating on everything besides Golf Clash. That's all right. What do you need besides Golf Clash? Nothing. Nothing at all. We got this stupid little game of finger golf that we're addicted to. We don't need anything else. Soccer, football, basketball. Yeah. I played a ton of soccer growing up and reffed soccer for my first ever part-time job. I got my first actual part-time job. I became a soccer referee when I was in 5th grade. I think right after I turned 12. So that was my first part-time gig. I ref soccer for a long, long time, just to make money. It was nice. It was a really great way to make some extra cash all throughout junior high and high school. Full right and 5 back here, 30% over, so 12.8. Starting from an overpowered, slightly overpowered position though. So there's 5. $12.8. Really could have done without the great left. And that's why. Should have put some more curl on anyway. Ugh. Oh, refs get abused. Yeah. And I experienced some of that, and it was kind of disheartening as a kid to have adults just be complete asses to you over a youth sporting event. It was kind of disheartening, but as I got into high school and I was starting to grow a little bit, and I was on the wrestling team and working out like crazy and had that false high school bravado, I feared them less and less. And learned how to just tell them when to shut the hell up, basically. So I wasn't taking much guff, and then I kept reffing into college. Even my first go around, I didn't do it for a while, but yeah, it's you hear crazy stories, and I had them too. I played on club teams growing up. I played soccer forever and played on club teams for a number of years, and yeah, some of the parents there, it's just got to be embarrassing. Like, it's crazy. How some of the parents would act. We had one who got kicked out of a tournament for threatening to murder a referee, like in the middle of a game. He's like threatening to kill this guy. Like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, and it's just embarrassing for the kids, really, more than anything, because nobody wants to see that crap. You know, it's awful. It really is. It's just terrible. So, be nice to referees, especially the young ones. They're trying as best they can. And they're trying to teach the game to your kids in a manner that is with good sportsmanship. So be a good sport as well if you've got kids in youth sports. Don't be a dick to the refs. It's not cool. Wheelchair roller derby? It exists? What? Alright, so we're going to call that... We're going to slice this. With our opponent in a bad way, we're going to slice this. So we're going to call this a 9.5. So we need 6.5 more. I'm only going to go 6, though. Nice. Yeah, kid wrench, man. I know, but something you got to learn early is, look, it doesn't matter what the umpire called. What they called is the correct call. You have to just, even if it's the wrong call, their call is the correct call, and you have to, as an athlete playing, you just have to have that mindset. Or what good has arguing with an umpire or a ref ever done anyone? Like, none whatsoever. So it's not even worth it. We're going to go slicey here. Full everything, I guess. Why not? $10, $25. Full everything. Don't find the rough. Nuts. Tried slicey. Should have done slicey cata bag. Not like an idiot. Hey. Helen, you had an ex who was argumentative, did you? Yeah. Well, at least you knew that he needed to be an ex, right? Good to know that. Right? Ugh, full beans did not work out so well. It was full beans, full everything. Full beans. Just didn't work out. My own fault for not putting the cataclysm on, but hopefully we can save it with the rough iron. We'll see. I don't know if there's a funnel here or not. We'll look for one. It's a consistent enough spot. Short enough that a great ball, I think a great ball right might still be in. A great ball left might not. Great ball right, still be in. Yeah, so in baseball, it's gone away a little bit because of the replays. I mean, replays kind of are, as much as people argue about whether or not they're good for the game, they take some of that argumentative nature out of it. What's the point in arguing a call anymore when you can just go, well, just if it's close, then go check the replay, and then that's definitive, you know? With the replay will either definitively overturn it or it won't, and that's the end of it. There's nothing really to argue anymore about. You know, and Ian, yeah, if you haven't had an argumentative ex, then I envy you a little bit, but also I don't, because sometimes it's really fun. For short periods of time, it can be really fun. Let me put it that way. And my dog is going absolutely nuts outside, so I'm going to go grab him, bring him back in real quick while this guy's taking a shot. All right, we had this one earlier where we laid up and almost made the rough bump, so we're just going to learn from that, right? And we're going to make the rough bump this time. Rugby players are cool. Oh yeah. I don't watch much rugby, so I don't know about. I mean, if they respect the refs, then that's great. Hockey culture, it's very popular to bag on the refs. I know that. So, but the refs in hockey suck. So, oh, he's playing a Navy. I should have played a Navy. I was not paying attention because I had to go get my dog. I don't want to have the advantage over him. I try and be a good sport. Oh, it's almost the same exact wind as last time, too. Awesome. All right, so we'll offset there and play it plus 20, right? Plus 1.5. We're going to play it as a 9. Come on. Come on. God. Yeah, Logan, about to argue. Yeah, can't argue balls and strikes. I mean, you already know that. You shouldn't be arguing with the umpires anyway. You know, as bad as you want to. Oh, and then rugby rugby refs are little tiny guys. They just keep control of the game, huh? Yeah, I'm sure that's funny to watch. Oh, really? Well, I wouldn't expect a Canadian player to get kicked out in the first place. That's funny. Karen, you're looking to finish off the Bushwhackers C100 push with a bang? Gotcha. Nice. Yeah, let's go. Can't wait. Ian got over 5K. Nice. Well done. Everybody hitting their goals. Right on. Ugh, this headwind here is going to be nasty. I think I'm going to try and play it blind. I don't trust this side at this point. That landing spot, I'm just not sure about what adjustment to make. But I think if I play it blind on the left at a plus 20 min, I think I can figure it out. We'll see what happens here. Oh. Gotcha, Ian. Yeah. That's a good thing to do. If you can implement that. Anybody else tries to talk to me and you just say go away. All right, so that's 5. All right, plus 20. We're going to add 2.8, 15.7, 16.5 at a min. It's going to be 7.7, so we need 2.7 more. Oops. I don't know what happened there. I think the screen moved, and I'm not sure if I got the adjustment right or not. I did. That should sit nicely. Blind shot for the win. Woo! Probably not getting a rematch after we blind shot somebody like that and for the win. Oh well. That's interesting, Ian, about rugby. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I wish it were more like that in some sports. That's the way it should be. That's who's designated to talk. Oh man. What do I want to do here? I guess we'll just slice it anyway. This is not going to go well. That's not going to go well either. Ugh. Last minute, tried to change my mind and didn't set it up well. Hopefully we can still figure something out to get over onto the green, but... Oh yeah, what's the rugby tournament that's going on right now? I think I've told you before. I don't really follow it. I see it that it's on all the time, but I don't follow it closely enough. But I know they were talking about it in your chat the other day. Something going on. It's a big one, right? And England beat New Zealand, right? Wow. Good shot from our opponent. The great right actually saved him there. He was going to end up in the rough. Woo! Well, we're not helped out much. No bailout wind. I'm going to go 9.5. Just hope to sit on that second fairway. We do. I just got a message from Ian. I shouldn't be getting them on this phone because I have everything turned off. But I could check it on my other phone. Nigel Owens. Oh, is it rugby? Nice. I got some rugby highlights to watch. Maybe I should try and focus on making this shot here first. Looks like our spot. All right. Yo! Who needs to measure? Oh, there's sound. Oh, that's a ref. They're playing. I got them on my other phone. Yeah, I was looking at them. Yeah, it worked for me. The first one did anyway. I pulled it up. I was trying to listen, but I got music on. I got darts on TV. I got shots I'm trying to make to go to shootouts. Massive wind here, but not too tough of one. This is one that I shouldn't biff like I did last time, at the very least. I'll be able to see where I'm making my adjustments, so that's good. Okay, so it's the Rugby World Cup. Gotcha. England and South Africa. Oh, yeah, okay, right on. Yeah, the extent of my knowledge about rugby is that South Africa and New Zealand are both very good, right? And I guess England also. I just assume that there are a decent number of other teams that are okay as well, I would guess, but, Let's see, New Zealand they're the All Blacks, right? We're going to add 1.2. We're going to add 1.8 to play this one. Add a 14.1, 9, 5.1. See what that looks like. Get in! Get in! You suck. I made a nice ace there yesterday. Woo! Oh, the refs are mic'd up there? Nice. That's awesome. Yeah. That's something that's pretty cool. The saying is always that you have to stay in control of the game. You can't let the game get away from you. The way, obviously, that you do that in soccer or football, rather, soccer, football, is to start dishing out cards and kicking people out. That's if you have to go that route, then that's what you got to do. You kind of set the tone early and let people know, I'm not going to be messed with today. Yeah, and depending on the ref, depending on which level it was that we were reffing also, then, we would have a chat before the game sometimes, and some refs would do this, just tell the coach and players kind of similar thing, just be like, look, if you want to talk to me, it's got to be either the coach or the captain. I'm not talking to anybody else. So that's something that works out pretty nicely. In terms of keeping control. So yeah, that's one really good way to do it for sure. Oh, gotcha, Ian. All right. Well, I feel like I'm filled in. I've got all the rugby knowledge I need now. We actually had a rugby team at school, in my high school, which was very odd. And we hosted a national tournament every year. Our rugby team was pretty good. They traveled a lot, like internationally, to play in high school. I just never really got into it. I would go out there and watch because I was fascinated with with what was going on. And rules wise, it's similar enough to football, to American football. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just going to figure it out. Just going to blast it and see where it goes. I think I would rather be great left there, but I'm not really sure. I don't really know where this is going. Hopefully it gets past all this stuff, all this crap in the out. No. Yeah, I would rather be great left there. All right. Good to know. Great left is better there. Logan doing some opening round. Gotcha. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Right on. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. If anything. I might try and do a little hack around after work tomorrow. I'm not really sure. I know I've got a lot of appointments the rest of this week. Tomorrow's probably my best time to try and get anything in if I can. What's up, Beto? This one's unlikely to go in, but it is, from what I remember, a right to left funnel. So we'll try and just follow that and just avoid doing what our opponent did and stay out of the trap a little bit. Or stay out of the rough, rather. Yeah, wanted to give ourselves a shot. Unlikely to go in, obviously. Playing out of the trap from that far. Whoa, that looks like a person's shadow. What? Oh, now it's gone. What in the world? It's funny some of the glitches you get on the new holes. Very odd stuff sometimes. It's like this might be one of those situations where a great ball could be okay. Kind of like on that one that I saved. Yeah, when he's that close, it might still be all right. I think a great left might be trouble. Great right should still be in, I think. Yeah, great right's in. Similar to mine. Thanks for stopping by, Wheels. Appreciate you being here. Have a wonderful Sunday and a great rest of your week. Good luck in the upcoming tournament. Alrighty, let's see what we get. Why do we keep getting this hole? Oh, God. So a lot of people here will be way short and clip the rough on their second bounce. So in the headwind like this, it's a massive over adjustment with like 3 to 3.5 bars of backspin. So that's about how I'm going to play it. Similar landing position. It's beginning as landing position as our opponent here. That looked like a big enough over adjustment. Should be okay, depending on how much backspin they used. Should have been like an 8.5 or a 9 ring adjustment. Oh! Barely got over. So with a sniper, I play it as plus 30 at 1-1 into a headwind here. So we're going to add 3.2 to play it at 14. Yeah, we'll go 3 and a notch. 14 ring adjust. Whatever. I couldn't pull that last one, so just a little bit of overpower and oh no. Wow. was unnecessary, overpower in the end. I had that problem where I was trying to pull and found that in-between spot where I couldn't get it the right distance. And I thought that tiny little bit of overpower would be necessary, but it was completely not. Oh, I keep messing that one up. God, I'm just overcompensating when my adjustment's going into a weird area. I should have done the 9 first, maybe. I don't know. That just got into a weird spot. That sucks. I'm furious with myself right now. All right. Not quite full beans here. 8 plus 2. We're going to go 10 ring adjust. That's why we're not going full beans. Alright, we're safe. Max 20 on a sniper. Yeah. With a headwind like that, I play it... I probably should have just done 20. Since it was a slight crosswind there. If it's like a dead headwind that's that high, I usually play plus 30. The adjustment just got weird. I really just messed up the adjustment again on that hole. It's just I'm pulling down into a weird area where it's moving into a spot where I can't really tell if it's moving 1 ring or if it's moving 3, and then a slight pull one way or the other, and it just went to a really bad spot. So just bad planning on my part. I should flip it around and pull it from the other side if I get that same one in a wind that same where I have to pull down to the right towards the trap. I really just need to fix that. If at all possible, I try and play onto this deep fairway because you get some weird hops from the other side. So I'm gonna go full beans and then take like 10, 12. Just a little under 1-to-1. Decent enough. I don't have a Guardian bag set up right now. So if I did, then I would definitely be playing that. Thanks, Big Cat. Appreciate it. What time we got? I'm probably going to go for another 20 minutes or so. That'll put me right around 2 hours. And then call it quits for the day. Just so everybody knows what's going on. We've had some good, we've had some bad today. Had some fun slices to show off. A nice blind setup on one of the new holes. Even though I don't think it's going to stay in Tour 11, while it is here, that's a nice headwind play. Blind setup with a driver that I explained, I think, pretty well earlier. So see if we can maybe get once or twice, a couple more new holes. 20 minutes usually means about 5 holes worth of play, so we'll see. Hopefully we can get some new ones in those 5. Do some more exploring. Beto, I'm always ready for a tournament. Yeah, I think so. I obviously, just playing them in Tour 11, I only have an idea what they look like from the third tees, but that gives you a general idea of how I'm going to attack them. So, it'll be my usual Monday strategy. I'm going to take notes. I'll watch Tommy's stream and get the wins written down. I'll see what he does. I will explore some options, and then I don't know if I'll have time to stream tomorrow or not, tomorrow afternoon. If I'm able to do any qualifying round streaming, it will be tomorrow, I think. I don't think I'll be able to do any Tuesday or Wednesday. I've got some afternoon appointments and some work stuff going on. So yeah, I'll see if I can put something together tomorrow. That's the plan anyway. All right, Logan, enjoy. Have a great Sunday. And remember, don't argue with umpires. 5 back and full left here. Go red ring. Just outside the trap. We're going to add 35%, so we're going to add 3.5. We're going to play this one at a 13.7. There's 10. And I remembered to do it the right way this time to avoid that funky stuff. Got a release from the right, though. Hopefully that doesn't cost me. Don't catch the trap. It didn't. Even with that, I started moving the screen instead of the adjustment. Right, that usually means we're not getting a rematch. Whatever. All right, appreciate it, Logan. Yeah, have a good one. I'll try and pop by later, depending on what time you're on. Yeah, being your own boss is nice. I'm not quite there. I've got about I don't even know how many levels above me, but a handful. I'll say that much. I'm not the low man on the totem pole. No, I got about 29 people. 30. No, 29, 30. I don't know. I can't remember. It's in constant flux. I think it's 29. Plus, we've got 4 volunteers. A new hire starting on Monday. So I'm a lot of people's boss, but I also have about 3 bosses as well. So. 6 rings here. It's pretty much going to be full overpower. Ooh, stayed short. Depending on the wind here, I might try and play a sliced kata. If it's like a really strong headwind, then that's usually a better option than trying to blast through the trees. So we'll see. We will see. You have 1 employee? Yeah. Sometimes I envy you. I've got a good team. I can't complain too much. We had a lot of growth this year. So a lot of them were my hires. So I've been hiring and training like crazy here recently. So it's been a busy year. Our opponent is about the same distance as we are. Let's see what kind of wind they give us. We might get creative here and try something cool. Oh, it is a really strong headwind. Cool. All right. Well, let's see what we can do. I'm going to go full beans, full everything. No, not quite full top. I'm going to take a little bit off. I'm going to go like 5. 11.4 plus 20. So we're imagining this getting pushed 8 rings back. And that's about where we want it to be. Then we're going to do a 16 ring pull. Not enough. Gave it a whirl. That was a better chance for us than trying to blast through here with only a cat of 5 and not getting in good enough distance with that much headwind. I'm surprised he's even trying it. You're not going to get through. Yeah, whatever. He's got more topspin than I do, but oh well. Yeah, I think the topspin was unnecessary there, Ian. Yeah. That one's, it's just, you got to cut it so close that it was tricky. And with not having that good a distance, I thought that putting that topspin on would help me get it through. Just was a poor effort. Just gonna go 5 here. I'd rather be great left. No, I'd rather be great right. No, I wouldn't. Yeah, not bad for just eyeballing it, I guess. Fingers crossed our opponent doesn't save it out of the rough. Oh, did you, Scott? Sorry. Always fun to match up with somebody on stream that you can have some fun with. Spurs scored in the first minute. I'm going to flip that on. Darts are on a break. The first session's over. They got the semis and the finals now this afternoon. I'm going to flip over. Something weird's been happening with my NBC Sports app where anytime I'm streaming games, it will just randomly pause in the middle of it and I have to go restart it. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but yes indeed. 2.5 minutes in, we got Tottenham 1, Liverpool 0. Since you're guessing Kane, Helen, I'll guess Son. I think I see him out there. And since we don't know yet, let me look and see. Or someone in the chat can tell us. Oh, it was Kane. You were right. Hey, another blind setup here. All right, so there's our 5. 3.5 backspin here. Plus 30 at a min. We're going to add 4.3, 18.3. Woo! 8.5, so we need 3.5 more. Oh, we're going to catch the rough. Wow. Just a notch too much of backspin there. That was a massive headwind. Oh. Let's hope that he messes up. Oh, you got some new Cardinal stuff, do you, Beto? Nice. Yeah, shoot me a Facebook message. I can't believe that stayed that short, caught the rough like that. We're going to lose for sure. That is frustrating. 8.2. Frustrating. I guess I should only use 3 backspin. 3 backspin would have been perfect, but I used 3.5. That's the difference between having not played Tour 11 in a long time. With that amount of... I guess we're not going to get a rematch. With that amount of headwind, normally I would know exactly how much backspin to use. I have a friggin' video showing how to set that one up, and I forgot how to do it. I thought 3.5 would be all right, though, to be honest with you. Maybe it was bad math. Probably just because it was that much of a headwind, maybe I should have played it as a mid instead of a min. Because that was a massive, massive headwind. So, oh well. Alrighty. This is one that is interesting here. So, I want to stay short of that trap, basically. Just over 6 rings here. Push back up. So I don't want to use full overpower or full topspin, because otherwise that runs the risk of going into the trap. And I want to stay just short. Alright, so there's a really consistent landing spot, but I think that this is going to be a rough bump play. And I really want to try this rough bump and see what happens. Yeah, you know, they're everywhere. Alright, full topspin, APOC 7. It's too tricky to try and get it to run all along that left side and avoid the trap on the right without clipping the rough and staying way short. So I've just decided to not blast it fully and just stay short of the trap there. And then we're going to try this rough bump and see if we can find this spot that I think is probably going to be how we play it most often in tour play. Even though there's a really nice landing area, I think that the rough bump will give us a better guideline. See how he clips the rough there? And, I mean, he rolls out fine, but you can't really control where it's going at that point. I know where my ball's going because I'm not clipping the rough at all. So the consistent landing spot's over here. You see how it just keeps all funneling right to that same spot? But there's a nice funnel here. That looks nice. So we're going to offset it just right and play it plus 10. Adding 1.4 to play is a 14.8. 9.8. See how this plays. Huh. So it looks like a bit of an over adjustment there. But you see that nice funnel that comes off of it. Looks like we're going to need a spin 3 ball to be able to get that right. Spin 3 ball there, but that's a nice little funnel that's going to leave you pin high just about every time. So that's a good little line though. So that I think that's going to be fruitful in the tournament as well. So like depending on the on how deep you get, obviously. Just a lot of left spin. It's just going to need a spin 3 ball there. Should work. I think I over adjusted that one slightly. I wasn't able to zoom in, so I think I went slightly more than plus 10 at 1-to-1. But that's a perfect looking funnel. Gonna be playing that one most often whenever I can. Just laying up right there for that sniper sets up nicely. So it's one that I think we should be able to really get dialed in come tournament time. That rough bump is going to be the play, I think, for certain. With that big of a funnel and low risk, there's no reason not to play it. Born in Cambodia, grew up in Chicago. Holy smokes, Helen. That's some story. Is it a military family or did you guys just move? Let's see if we can do better than last time. Plus 35%, 2.4, 3, 11.5. 5. 11.5. I cannot believe that stayed that far right. I wasn't even watching to see what happened. I was looking at the chat. Scott, have I got the elevations figured out? I think so. For the most part, yeah. I'm still getting some of them kind of figured out, depending on the wind. What's up, Joe? Thanks for catching me. Thanks for swinging by. Oh, you're okay. Gotcha, Helen. Welcome, Joe. Welcome. Thanks for being here. I'm putting on a horrible show on the Maple Bay shootout holes. Although I did park one that almost went in. I think it sat like 0.3 away. So we're going to lose here. He's coming in a much better line than I was. That was where I was looking to go, but mine just hung out right. Alrighty. Well, I think I'm going to play one more and then call it quits for the day. Some ups and downs on stream today. At least we got a new one here. Let's see if we can drive the green. Yeah, gotcha, Helen. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh. All right, let's see what kind of wind it gives us here. Do something cool. What are we doing? There we go. Not something cool. Oh, well. Yeah, we've had some ups, we've had some downs today. Played some decent shots. I think the most fruitful things that I showed were the blind setup on the dreaded Dunes shootout, whatever that par 3 is. The blind setup there worked out really nicely for us. And then that rough bump on the par 5 on the very last hole that I just played. I think those are going to be the two most helpful things that I showed today. Wow. I can't believe he just barely made it. I'll break out a Kingmaker for the first time on this stream. Why not? So it's 8. Oh no. That's likely finding the rough. I'm getting some not so good lag here. Some of these new holes, I've heard some complaints about when they first come out that kind of happens. I don't know. It's been kind of hit and miss on stream today. It's been pretty smooth, considering I'm playing on the old phone. No complaints really. But just at some of these new ones, you get a little bit. You can see my opponent's looks a little glitchy there. I don't know what comes through and what doesn't. Watching the replays back. Ooh. Oh no! Well, you know you don't want to be deep here. That's one of the things on these new ones. You don't want to leave yourself deep. Just going to play this one right at a max. Well, that looks like a nice spot there. Yeah. 5.9. Ah. Looks like we needed a little bit more than that anyway. It didn't look like it was a downhill shot, but it played very downhill. For it to get pushed that much right with a great left shot is a bit surprising. So I guess that one's going to play a little bit more downhill than it appears to. I've had some short iron looks at this one. I haven't really gotten this hole with decent tailwind to be able to really try and blast one up there to the green. So, yeah, from the second tees it should look a lot different, and depending on the wind, I would be surprised if they give us a straight tailwind, because then everybody's just gonna be trying to drive the green. I guess the only issue there is if you go deep, even if you go just a little bit deep, you're rolling off into the rough. So, yeah, new holes. You guys been having problems with the same thing. Yeah, it happens. Hopefully it's all worked out. Like I said, it's hit and miss. I'm playing on my old phone, so I got no complaints. I still haven't been able to figure out what the deal with the new one is with that whirring. I think it's just something internal with it, and I don't know. I haven't bothered to play with it too much to see if I can get it going. So it would be nice to be able to stream from it, but it's no big deal. I played on this device for a long, long time, so I'm more than comfortable with it. If I were him, I would have pushed slightly up. He's overpowered slightly, so it's going to have the same effect, I guess. Pretty good looking shot for that line, especially to come in that nicely. We're playing pretty similar shot here. Full right. I'm only going to go with 3 back here. Adding 2.5, we'll play it as 11.5. 5. 6.5. That should be a beauty. Come on. No! Wow. Oh well. Alright, we'll see if we get a rematch. If not, that's going to be it for the stream today. Our line looked so much better, and it came in just a little bit more curl to the right needed there. Ah! Well, we got the rematch at least. What is what, Joe? Sorry. The adjustment there? I play at plus 30. Oh, jeez. Alright, just want to make sure that we avoid the rough. 11.6 is going to be 7. Wow! Come on. God! I cannot believe how early that release was. It just stuck on me. Oh, good Lord. Oh, my old phone that I'm playing on right now is an iPhone 6s. My new one's an 11. It's just a little bit nicer. I only missed 5 generations. The last time I got a new phone, I just got I had a 6, and I liked it. They had just come out with the 7, but I didn't like it because it didn't have the headphone jack. So I told him I didn't want the upgrade. I just upgraded to the 6S. Good Lord. And so I've had this one ever since. So the battery on it, I have to basically keep it plugged in or the battery just goes to hell. So when I went to get the new one, I was like, well, I might as well just go balls to the wall, I guess. So the problem is, so I did some streaming with it, like 2 of them, and I thought I had fixed everything and they're done what I could anyway. It's something with, I think they're described as haptics, where like I think it's something internal that like buzzes that causes the vibrations in the phone. It seems it's coming through the microphone when I stream through DuRecorder. Something inside is like clicking, and I can't turn off any of those. I'm not sure what it is internally that's doing that. To make it cause that noise, and I emailed DuRecorder about it and I got no response, so I might just have to do away with them and figure out a different way to stream at this point. I've been talking for a while about trying to set something up on my laptop so I've got a camera so you can actually see me, just to try and do something a little bit more professional looking than just throwing something up real quick and and just messing around basically. So maybe I'll look into that. might be worthwhile to try and get something like that set up anyway, and just cancel out this do thing and just start mirroring my my new phone so that we don't have to worry about any of that. Let's see if we can do some thorn porn here. Pretty far downhill. I'm gonna play it like plus 30 at a max. No, like plus 20 at a max. I got ahead of myself. So that means we're gonna offset there, so plus 30, 3.3. No, we're just gonna add 3, 14 and a half, 8 point quarter. Jesus, I can't. This needle is just impossible right now. There's nothing I can do about it. It was smooth, and then right up until that point, it just jumped right over to the right. So, yeah, I think it's a combination of the old phone, the fact that I'm streaming, and the new hole combination just is not working out. So, we'll try and rematch him one more time, just for the sakes of being good sports and doing a 3-game match if our opponent wants to. But after that, I'm definitely going to kick off, because that's something I can't deal with, really. You know. Okay. All right. Well, we'll have a third. Fingers crossed. Oh, Kyle's trying to do that too, Joe? Yeah. You know, I put the Liverpool Tottenham game on, and I have not glanced up at it even once until you just said something. Oh yeah, that was a scare. Oh, woo, a double scare. 2 fine saves. Woo. Well done. Since I'm casting through the app, I'm going to be a little bit behind everybody else. So after you've seen it, after you've seen it, since there's a lag between what you're seeing and what I'm doing in real time anyway, about 20-25 second lag there. So by the time you say something in chat, it's about perfect for me to look up, because that's equidistant lag wise, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think it's definitely the new holes, because that was completely smooth. The great ball was all my own fault, but not really too upset about it. If I was going to be great there, I wanted to be great right to miss into the fairway. So. Look up again in 5 seconds. Oh, here we go. All right. That's probably about right. I'm watching them take a free kick right now. Oh my. Van Dyke? Yeah. Wow. Nice header. Very scary. You figure at this pace they're going to find one, right? Is this going to be under siege? We're going to have some heavy metal football. Isn't that what Liverpool likes to call it when they just go balls to the wall? Looks like they're going to need to. No spin shot here. We're just going to barely go over 1-1. So we're going to go 10.6, let's say. As I talk about all the lag being gone, I hit back-to-back great rights. That wasn't going in anyway. Would have been a lot better if it were a perfect ball, though. Woo! Well, they can only hold off the siege for so long. They're going to have to get some possession here if they want to turn things around. Because at this rate, they're going to give one up. You're going to concede if they're just letting them get opportunity after opportunity like this. They need to get some possession and have a nice rest here. Play some keep away for a couple minutes, catch a breather, because they are just under siege. All right, what did we learn from this one? Not quite full backspin and let it ride the right to the pin. And our adjustment is just dead at a medium. No over adjustment, no elevation, just dead at a medium. Maybe I can find a perfect ball. Right there. 8.1 at a medium. 0.6. Going to be 4.3. Wow. I can't believe it went that deep. Oh, and we finished off just horribly with an awful 3-game set. Whew, that was horrendous. All right, thanks everybody for being here. Enjoy the football. I'm going to watch the rest of this Tottenham-Liverpool game. I'll be rooting for your Spurs, Ian. Nothing against either team. I'm just hoping for a good one, and I figure I might as well root with somebody from the community because I don't really have a preference. So Coys, baby. Come on, you Spurs. Let's go. Everybody have a great Sunday. Thanks for being here. I'll be around the stream, so say hello to everybody then. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everyone.